You have to put in the work. You cannot watch this video and just expect what the universe to just drop something into your lap. It is up to you, and you are the problem. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hi, it's Imani Simone. If you are new here, I make content about all things fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and entertainment. If I look dead or sick today, do not worry. I was trying out a new, moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, and it's not going that well. But I wanted to get this filmed and out to you, so we're just going to roll with it for the day. I am absolutely loving the energy around 2024. I don't know what it is, but it seems like everybody's like really ready to get their life together. Or maybe it's just the fact that this is now my age group and we're realizing we're getting old. Like, it's my birthday month. I turned 25. I don't want to talk about it, but I am loving that everybody is trying to like get their life together. But there's just so much out there. They have like the 75 hard challenge, 75 soft, 4-hour workday, 12-week year. Like, there's so many programs out there to do. I think it's so overwhelming. And I think that's honestly why so many people quit, on top of their own like mindset stuff and everything. So today we are going to talk about how to change your life in 2024. It is not too late. I know we had Quitters Day, the second Friday in January. First off, why do we have a Quitters Day? Why are you betting on us to quit our resolutions? Teach us how to keep them instead of talking about us quitting them before the year has even started. But I have seen a lot of people on TikTok talking about they're starting over on March 1st. Just know you can always start over. It does not matter if it's June or July and you have gotten off of your resolutions, you realize you haven't reached any goals. You do not need to wait until January 1st, 2025. You can go ahead and start again right now. So today, that's what we are going to go over. So first, we need to identify, why are you failing? Are you not disciplined? Because you can write down all your goals, all your resolutions, but if you're not disciplined, they're just a bunch of words on a piece of paper. So you have 24 hours in the day. You need to dedicate at least 1 hour a day to your goal. That can be in the morning, that can be at night. If you have a 9 to 5 and you're too tired after work, guess what? Wake up 1 hour earlier. Like, you're not gonna get out of that 9 to 5 that you hate if you're sitting there just saying, well, I'm tired all the time. Make the time. Put in the time now and be extra tired so later on you can have fun. I saw a wonderful YouTube short from somebody, and it said something about 7 years of hard work for 60 years of freedom. And it was like her studying. I think she wanted to be a doctor. And then 60 years of freedom was like her traveling and having fun, compared to 7 years of freedom to 60 years of hard work. So you can have fun for 7 years, party, whatever, but then you're going to be spending 60 years working to the day you die. So take that time. This is a sacrifice that you have to make. Everybody has to make a sacrifice for their dreams. You need to weigh the pros and cons of your sacrifice. Either you're going to sacrifice your sleep to get to your dream, or you're going to sacrifice your dream for a little bit more sleep. Maybe discipline is not your problem. Maybe you're just afraid. Maybe you don't believe that you deserve it, or you are afraid to start and ruin it. That was me with my second book. Like I said in a previous video, I'm writing 2 books this year, or I'm working on 2 books. I finished one in January and I'm starting on the second one. But it took me so long to start the second one simply because it was something so precious to me that I didn't want to ruin it. So I didn't even start. I had all the ideas in my head, but I got caught up in my own thoughts because I'm like, oh, well, what if I mess it up? What if I don't do it justice? And then I never started on it. So you have to get over those fears and just start. If you mess up on it, because we're not going to say fail, you only fail if you don't do it at all. So if you mess up on it, learn from it, tweak it, try again, do it over. As long as you're trying, that is the point. If you're not trying at all, that is a huge problem. And nothing can be solved that way because you have nothing to work off of. Maybe you don't have the knowledge or resources to get to your goals. We live in the age of the internet. Whatever you want is at your fingertips. I understand you may need more knowledge on something and you don't want to pay like outrageous prices for college. I understand, especially with them canceling a bunch of people's student loans. If they cancel your loans, do not go back. Whatever you need to figure it out for free, or a simple course online for a couple $100s. Do not go back into debt. So pull up Google. Google is your BFF. I call it Google University, okay? Look up whatever you need to look up. Find some free courses. I was on Lemonade. If you don't know what Lemonade is, it's basically the Pinterest of TikTok. I love it. It's so cute. If you have a blog or you want us to always start a blog, I would suggest going on Lemonade. The girls are so positive on there. It is mostly girls on there because it is very girly and Pinterest-like, but there are a few guys on there too. So, but it's a very positive space. But I did find one, I've seen a couple girls actually post different free courses on there that they have found. And I started one, it's on HubSpot, and it's all about marketing and social media, like management. It's more geared towards businesses. So if you have a business, this would be good for you to learn how to market your business and how to use the social media platforms. But I think there is stuff that like content creators can take from it too, or anybody, if you need something to do with content or marketing, maybe you want to be a marketing person, but you don't want to go get the degree, try to go get the certificate. It is free, but you do need a website for it. Like not an email, but a website. I just happen to have a website, so I just use that. But it's a really good program. The courses are also really short. I think the one I'm in right now is like 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours. So it's not that long. It's not that much time. And you get to learn for free. So get out there, get on Google University, find what you need to find. There's so many places that we have seen where they have courses from like top musicians, authors, whoever you need to hear from, or read a biography from your like favorite person. You want to be a billionaire like Elon Musk? Read his book, read his story. What did he do? You don't have to make up a new formula. He's giving you the formula right there. Just copy it. But that takes you putting in the work. You can't just read his book and expect it to just happen to you now that you've read the information. You also have LinkedIn. If you do not know anybody in your field and you need help and you need connections, LinkedIn is a perfect place to network and find those people, or join Facebook groups. I have joined several Facebook groups for like party and event planning because it's something that I am interested in. You can network with people. You can learn new skills that you didn't know. So there are places to meet people that you need to meet, and they are free. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You just need to put in the effort to find what you need. There's also YouTube. You can learn about anything on YouTube that you want to learn. And TikTok is right behind them, where you can learn a lot of stuff for the free. I keep mentioning free because I want you to understand you have no excuse. If you have a phone, internet, or if you don't have a phone and internet, if you have a library card. Also, for the free, you can get it done. So get it done. You have no excuse. Do you even know what your goals are? Have you written them out? Because too often we can forget about our goals. So you'll be sitting somewhere and when the pressure gets too hard, you forget why you started. So you want to go back to your goals that you listed and remind yourself, why did I start and what am I working towards? You can do this with a vision board, life binder, Just write it out, whatever works for you. I have a life binder and a vision board for this year. I have a video on the life binder. If you want to see it, I'll link it below. I love it. It has everything I need in explicit details, plans, monthly goals. I love it. And you need to be able to reference back. So when you get stressed out or you think about quitting, go back, look at it, remind yourself, get recentered with your vision, and move forward. Check your surroundings. Who are you surrounded by? If you're surrounded by unmotivated people who just want to play video games all day or party all the time, you're not going to get anywhere. Do they have goals? What are their aspirations? Because if you're hanging out with these people and they're like, hey, let's go do this mindless thing that's a distraction, you're going to be pulled into their world and you're also going to be distracted because you're going to be like, I don't want to be alone. I want to hang out with my friends. I want to have some social time. Find somebody who you can go and do work with. Y'all can motivate each other because you're both going towards the same thing. If you're friends with a bunch of people who work out, you're more likely to work out because they're working out. You're like, FOMO, I don't want to be left out, so let's go work out. I'm going to go with them. Next thing you know, you're a fitness guru. You're working out. So you need to check your surroundings. Surround yourself by motivated people who are in turn going to motivate you, and you're going to watch them. You're just going to feed off of each other because you feed off of people's energy, positive or negative. So you need to make sure you are surrounded by positive energy. If you can't find anybody in person, once again, check online. LinkedIn, Facebook groups, Discord. There's several places to find people. And honestly, sometimes strangers can be more supportive than your actual friends. So I would suggest going online and finding some people who understand your struggle, and y'all can be accountability partners and help each other out. And it's always good to network, because what if they make it to the position that you want to be in, or a position that will help you? Now you have somebody on the inside who can help you and bring you on up, and you've already been friendly with them. They already know you and have a rapport with you. What content are you consuming? If you want to be a millionaire, but you are still watching extreme cheapstakes, you are gaining the mindset of scarcity. You need to watch the content, movies, TV shows, YouTube, books that you are consuming if you want to make it to where you want to be and be successful. So if you want to be, let's say, a doctor, watch vlogs of doctors, at least a vlog from a doctor a day. It'll motivate you. You see the lifestyle, you're envisioning yourself in that position, and you're just getting familiar with that world. So check the media you are consuming. Do not consume negative media. Don't watch a bunch of videos of people failing to be a doctor, because then you're going to be like, well, there's a bunch of people out here failing to be a doctor. I might as well not try. No, watch the successful people. Watch what they did. Okay, they did it. I can do it too. It's easy. I can make it here too. It's not like I'm trying to walk to the moon. You need to set habits and keep them. There's one thing that forever changed my mindset when I heard it. And it's, if you ever break a resolution, goal, or promise that you have made to yourself, you are letting yourself down. How do you feel when somebody breaks a promise to you? You start to develop trust issues. So you have now developed trust issues with yourself, because every time you set a goal, you never reach it. So you set a new goal, you're just going to expect yourself not to reach it, because you've created that habit in your mind of, I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to let myself down. I'm going to start, and that's it. That's the best I can do, is just start, do it for a little while, and then throw it away, on to the next thing. So stop breaking those promises to yourself and fix your trust issues with yourself. Keep your promises. Keep your promises to yourself. If you wouldn't break a promise to somebody else, do not break a promise to yourself. You need to rewire your brain. So are you motivated by consequences or rewards? So I said in the beginning that I was procrastinating on writing my book for fear that I would mess it up. But I started to change the habit of how I wrote my book. It wasn't just like, okay, I need to get this done. Let me sit down. Let me write it. I started doing face masks while writing the book. So I associate face masks with self-care and relaxation. So now when I write my book and I do the face mask, I think I'm not working. I'm relaxing and having a self-care time and enjoying my time. If you're motivated by consequences, set a consequence for yourself if you do not do this goal. This is where you can have an accountability partner. I wouldn't really trust yourself because if you set a consequence, obviously you can just ignore the consequence. So if you're going to go with consequences, do have an accountability partner if you can at all possible. Or there's like apps where you can lock your phone. Make it lock it for a certain amount of time. So you have no other choice but to do what you need to do. Do a monthly check-in. So I personally do monthly check-ins. I'll do a review of the month, what went well, what didn't go well, what new goals do I want to set for the month, because I'm not trying to get to December and be like, oh, Imani, you didn't reach any of your goals, because there's nothing I can do at that point but start all over again next year. And that's a year I'm behind on all my goals. So check in monthly. What went well? What didn't go well? What goals do you want to set for this month? And check your goals that you set at the beginning of your journey and make sure, what have I done to reach these goals? Maybe you didn't reach that goal of becoming a millionaire, but what did you do that is going to help you in the future for that goal? Did you find the name for your business? Did you research how to get an LLC? Like that. So monthly, you should be moving towards your goals. If you write down monthly, yeah, you may have done well. Maybe you drank more water. Was that on your goals list? Is that going to help you become a millionaire? No. So we want to make sure we are moving in the direction of our goals. This is the point of the monthly check-in. If you want to hype it up a little bit more, you can do a weekly check-in, but I think at minimum, you need a monthly check-in. I love seeing those videos of people a year apart talking to like their older or younger self. There was a really good video from Via Lee. I'll try to link it in the description box below. But I love seeing those videos and seeing the progress. And I think it helps you a lot. Like if you write the letter to yourself, like to your future self of where, it's not to your future self, wait. Okay, you write the letter from your future self to your younger self, but you talk in the present tense. So like, oh my God, girl, you won't believe the house that we live in now. Like that. So it helps you narrow in, what do you see your future as? If I was my future self, what would I be doing? Where would I be living? What would I have accomplished? And you want to tell your younger self that. And if you want to step it up a notch, like I said, you can do the video. I love watching the videos and seeing the progress and everything. And if you want to go even further from that, post it. Post it, because this goes back to having an accountability partner. You're going to be motivated by the fact that you might be embarrassed if you don't accomplish this goal. But you shouldn't be embarrassed if you tried and failed. Because I also love watching those videos of just seeing people on their journey. Because if I see you trying, I know one day you're going to make it. And I'm going to be happy that I was on the journey with you when you finally make it. Compared to if you didn't try at all, then it's like, that's when you failed. That's when you failed, and I have nothing to follow except for, here's this video you made. And then nothing. There's just nothing here. Granted, you don't have to explain to anybody else of why you failed or why you didn't do it, but you have to explain to your younger self now why you didn't accomplish these goals. Your future, your dreams are all about you. So when you don't accomplish your dreams and you don't go after them, you're only letting yourself down. You don't owe me an explanation. You don't owe your family members an explanation, your friends, the random guy down the street. It's all about you. So once you understand you are only letting yourself down, your whole perspective will change. Are you going to continue to let yourself down? Do you like when other people let you down? Now imagine you're not even treating yourself right, but you want other people to treat you right. It's crazy. Make sure you simplify your goals. Maybe you're failing because you're focusing on too much at one time. You want to be a doctor? That's years off, okay? Simplify it. What can you do right now? You need to enroll in school. What is your undergrad degree? What do you need to be studying? What extra skills can you be getting? Where do you need to intern? Who do you need to network with? Simplify your goals. You cannot focus on everything at one time. If you do that, you'll never get anything done. You'll never get anything done. Yes, it's good to, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this to you, because yes, it's good to multitask, but it's not good to multitask in a way where nothing is getting done. If you're trying to drive, eat a sandwich, and do your makeup in 10 minutes before you get to the place where you need to be, nothing's going to be finished. The sandwich is going to be half eaten. Your makeup is going to be half done. You might almost get an accident because you can't do it all at one time. One thing needs to be done at a time, and then everything can be done. You're going to stress yourself out that way too if you're focusing on everything at one time. Create a routine for yourself. Like I said, dedicate a minimum of 1 hour a day to your goal. That can be in the morning or the nighttime. Whatever it is, create a routine for yourself so you have no question about when I am to work on this goal. And stick to the routine. If you need to, I used to do this in college where I would write out my routine, like where do I need to be? I need to be up at this time. I need to be dressed by this time. And I would paste it to my wall where I would pass it every morning before I went into the bathroom to start getting ready for the day. You need to see it. So paste it right there. You have no idea but to remember that routine. And most importantly, you want to practice self-care. You do not want to burn out on this journey. If you burn out, that's when people start quitting, you start getting tired. So make sure you are taking a day or so a week. Just practice self-care, step away. Don't think about your goals. Don't think about how much you have to do, how far away you are from your goals. Just take a mental rest, focus on yourself, and then start again after your self-care day. Be careful when you are doing all of these challenges. So the 75 hard, the 75 soft, the 12-week year. Be careful with them because this is not just a challenge for a short period of time. This is why diets don't work. You need the lifestyle change. So if you're doing the 75 hard, yes, for 75 days, you are doing everything you need to be doing. Good job. After those 75 days, day 76, you're shoving cupcakes and ice cream down your throat. It doesn't work that way. You go right back to your old ways. So if you do these challenges, which I think they are good to like kickstart you on your way, but look at it more as what habits are these setting for me? So for 75 days, I could do this. Can I see this as an actual lifestyle change? Can I keep this up? What did I like about this routine? Maybe you do like your sweets every once in a while, but maybe you don't want to go back to your old habit of eating sweets every single day. Okay, let's limit our sweets to once a week. That's a little bit better. Maybe, I started this habit in 75 hard, but I don't like it. Okay, that's fine. You're able to change your mind. But if you set these habits for the 75 hard, and these are things you actually had on your resolutions to keep, do not quit them after the 75 hard just because the challenge is over. It is a lifestyle change. And that's where a lot of people are failing. And this is why we have things like Quitter's Day. Don't quit. keep it going. So when you are looking at these challenges, choose one that you can actually implement into your lifestyle and keep. I love the 12-week year because it's a little bit more doable because it's flexible to you. And it's basically just checking in every 12 weeks. Like I said, do a monthly check-in. This is more like a check-in every like 3 months to see, well, to do a certain amount of goals. Yeah, simplify them. You have 3 months to do it. Do it, got it, good, check in, did you accomplish it? And then you can move on. So it's just about not waiting till December to see, did you accomplish it? Because then that is too late. But do whatever challenge you want to do. Just keep that in mind to not quit afterwards. That is all I have for this video. Let me know how you liked it down below in the comments. Do not be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you did quit on Quitter's Day, let me know. Are you starting over on March 1st or are you going to wait until 2025? If you're watching this video, I hope you're not waiting until 2025. And I will see you in the next video.